Cavs always come to play, especially at home.
Feeling you,
Lock in, MP.
Hey, MP. It's your world. We just live it.
Everyone, a little extra excitement. And with this being the first game of their NBA Cup campaign, the goal is to make it out of the group stage.
Yeah, BA. We get 4 teams in each conference that make it. It's the 3 group winners plus a wild card. One thing to keep in mind, point differential could be key in advancing.
Well, guys, you can't look at this team and not get into the topic of MP. He's been a very vocal and driving force for his squad, and he's made it known that he's got his sights set on winning the NBA Cup this season.
You gotta love how that just ramps up his teammates, the coaching staff, and even us at the broadcast table. But seriously, I'm gonna be looking at how tough each of these group stage games are for MP. He and his guys aren't the only team with their sights set on the NBA Cup this season.
And the starting group for Chicago, Levine and Williams are the 2 forwards. Then there's Jalen Smith, then it's Kobe White, and it's Mr. Perfect in at the point. And now let's check in with Allie to see what she has on MP for us. Take it away, Allie.
Hey, BA. Well, no surprise, MP is on a mission to bring home the NBA Cup, telling me I want to be a part of a winning legacy. That's my main goal in any competition I'm in. Victories come first. All the individual stuff comes later. Would you expect anything less from MP, Brian?
Nope, we sure wouldn't. And this guy is all in. Grant, how about Kobe White? Going from a bench player to one of the league leaders in minutes.
Yeah, Kobe played more than 35 minutes per game last season. Top 10 in the league. We saw White hit another level, so he has an exciting future in front of him. You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Fires in the triple. Mr. Perfect's got 11 points.
Well, you can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Pass to Niang. Now Garland launches it. Zach Levine clears it away.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And the baseline jumper, no good. The Cavaliers have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Allen, the pass to Niang. And here's LeVert. Back to Jerome. Pass to Allen. 6 on the shot clock. And here's LeVert for 3. Chicago with a rebound. The mood around the team right now on cloud 9, looking for their 13th win in a row.
Well, you look at the discipline, the way these guys play under control. They never get out of balance when they find themselves in a hole. They just continue to fight, play their game, and enforce their own pace. Well, you can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
Here's Mr. Perfect, and the Bulls tack on 2 more.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Garland feeling it out a bit. And that time also a missed shot.
Something's off about him this quarter.
Yeah, and sometimes guys just start pressing. The best thing for him is to just slow it down and concentrate on solid shot selection.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Pass to Niang. Out to Garland. Lets the three fly. Hits it. Now 2 of 6 from the field.
And Garland is an effective shooter, capable of shooting 40% on threes for an entire season.
And Grant, for the Cavs to take that next step in terms of contending, what do you think has to happen?
Well, number one, enhancing their ability to put pressure on the rim. When you look at their rate of free throws and offensive rebounds, there is big room for improvement.
Relentless effort creates the second chance opportunity.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Counted from distance.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Niang outside. And here's LeVert for 3. Hits a three-pointer. LeVert's got 6.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
He gets it in there.
His strong shooting has really helped them secure this lead.
4-3. Another miss by Garland.
The green light they gave him early should probably turn red. He needs to get others involved.
Morningstar. And Chicago again with a bucket.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Outside Garland. The 3 is up. Smith with the rebound.
Not his best night, and not the team's best night. Sometimes it just goes that way.
The Cavaliers pull it in. Victory eluded them last time in Chicago when they faced the Bulls.
And last time against this squad, they struggled to make free throws.
Here's Niang. Cleveland again missing. Chicago leading by 14. Here's Mr. Perfect. Connects from downtown. Mr. Perfect's got 30.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
Yeah, but you can't let up at all. They've got a chance to put this game away early, and they should take it. Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Garland up top. He had a 36-point outing in their last game against the 76ers in Philadelphia.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again. It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
And so it's the Chicago Bulls. They're feeling great, a 21-point lead. And their three-point shooting, a big reason they have a sizable lead. Cavaliers will go for a different look here. Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Niang comes in for Tyson. LeVert's checked in for Okoro. And Jerome subbed in for Strus. Jared Allen out there with George Niang. Then it's Ty Jerome. Then it's Karis LeVert. And it's Garland in at the 1. So that's who's on the floor for the Cavs. Niang outside. LeVert outside. Pass to Garland. From behind the arc. Drops in the 3. Garland's got 13 points now in the quarter.
Yeah, that's his second made 3 of the quarter. Third of the game so far.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Whoo, this guy is as hot as they come from distance. Defensively, you almost have to pick him up once he crosses half court.
Garland, no good.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Going inside, Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
His big night continues. He is fueling this lead.
And Cleveland's shooting just around 41% in the second. Outside Garland. Again, Garland missing. The Bulls shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight. Well, if they can come back and take the lead, this will be because he's carrying it. This quarter's been all about him and his offense.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of this game. Will stand for the Bulls. The DeRozan, Levine, Vucevic era didn't lead to the playoff success they'd hoped for.
No, Brian, 2 losses in the play-in tournament and just 1 playoff appearance, which resulted in a quick first-round exit. Changes were definitely necessary. Well, it's a 3-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important for spacing.
Here's Mr. Perfect. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. The floater. Jerome, no good. Smooth sailing for Chicago. And they've been winning at a high level this season. Most games not even close. Their point differential is sky high.
Yeah, a lot of their games have been essentially over by the third quarter. Blowouts, big margins, really astonishing the dominance they displayed over the course of the season. I'm not sure we've ever seen a team so consistently dominant.
Strus with it. Let's go with a 3. And so it's the Chicago Bulls cruising into the next quarter with a 30-point advantage. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. More 2K action in just a moment.
Their offense may get the credit for the lead, but they've set the tone with their rebounding.
I give it the Shaq stamp of approval. They've been the schoolyard bullies today.
All right, let's turn now to take a look. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game action. Here's Brian Anderson with the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Cleveland shooting only 36% so far in this game. Second half underway. Here's who Billy Donovan's got on the floor. White and Levine are out on the wings. Smith out there with Williams. And it's Mr. Perfect in at the 1. And here's LeVert for 3. Chicago with a rebound. Mr. Perfect's got his 5th rebound in this one. Yep, that one goes. Mr. Perfect's got 49 in the game.
Well, it's easy to see why they continue to call his number. He's delivered, and he's the leading scorer in this game.
Garland, a good look. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Many consider this summer.
And got it! Another basket!
Once again, he hits the 50-point mark as he continues to be a force of nature this season.
This performance has tied him for 3rd most 50-point games in a season. He just keeps delivering.
And I can't believe he has matched Kobe's 10 games of 50 points. And it just shows the level of greatness we are witnessing this season.
Puts up a 3. It's rebounded by Levine. Levine's got 4 rebounds now. They get it again. Williams' shot is good. Williams has got his first 2 points of the night.
A great start to the second half for him, hustling for the rebound and converting the follow. And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
And so it's Garland who brings up the ball for the Cavaliers. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face him. That'll be the second of a 2-game stretch at home. Fires for 3. Mr. Perfect shot is off. Cleveland has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. You know, Stan, for a team with such a proud history, the last decade...
Substitution on the court.
And Cleveland has possession. 29 seconds left in the third. Here's Tyson. Merrill outside. Lets it go. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Good. Mr. Perfect's got 56 in the game.
Well, when Levine looks to pass, it makes him so much more valuable.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night.
At the line for Cleveland.
Free throws drop for Strus.
Taking 2 shots.
Both good from the line that time. 11 seconds left in the third. Here's Mr. Perfect. Three-pointer, no good. With 1 on the clock. That one no good. And so it's the Chicago Bulls. Don't see too many 39-point leads. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. They've got Isaac Okoro, Sam Merrill out there with Darius Garland. Then it's Max Strus, and it's Tyson in at the center position. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling. Talk about taking advantage of the opportunity.
How about the anticipation right there that led to the steal? Then he goes straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for. Well, you know what's going to happen when he gets a good look. The defense has got to run him off the line.
Here's Mr. Perfect. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Smith. Thompson, he's checked in for Cleveland. The Bulls making a switch here. For the Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Thompson. Niang comes in for Okoro. Levert's checked in for Strus. And Jerome subbed in for Merrill. Here's Mr. Perfect. And another one!
This game has his name written all over it.
He has been phenomenal. An offensive onslaught. Garland for 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Smith's got 9 rebounds now. From deep. The rebound by Allen. Well, the Cavaliers shooting 60% here in the fourth quarter. Terrific efficiency.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
This will mark their 13th win of the year. Not a bad number.
But they've got 2 more chances to get some revenge. The matchup doesn't favor them, but against a conference opponent, they're gonna battle hard.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Mr. Perfect.
Well, bottom line, he was just unstoppable at times. Not much you can do when he's playing with that kind of confidence.
Mr. Perfect gets the bucket.
Leaving nothing to chance. This run shutting the door on him.
Yeah, this run has poured a bucket of water on any ember of a potential comeback.
One positive takeaway, at least they're finally showing signs of life out there.
Yeah, a loss stings a little less if you at least feel like you put up a fight, but only a little less.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Niang outside. This one for three. Smith with the rebound. Here's Mr. Perfect, guarded by Garland. Connects again from distance.
For this franchise now, he's hit the most threes in a single season. Unbelievable.
His incredible range stretches out the defense on a nightly basis. It's an invaluable element to this offense. So it's the Bulls winning this one easily. And remember, tonight's win means they're 1-0 in the NBA Cup. A great start to the group stage.
Well, getting that first...
Huge moment on the show today as I am ready to unveil my ultimate NBA Dynasty rankings.
All right, I mean, it took you long enough.
Actually, he brought this up 2 weeks ago.
Finally, Toby says something useful.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, it would have taken me 20 minutes, but maybe that's because I know how to ball.
No one knows more than me, Russell,
Whatever.
about anything.
Oof, that is patently false.
And you can patently shut it.
That doesn't make sense.
Maybe not, Toby. I'm not a book boy like you, but I am a knower of ball, and I am ready to unveil my dynasty list.
All right, just say it already. Do we need a drum roll?
All right, here we go. In reverse order, please hold your applause until the end. Number 9, Hakeem's Rockets.
I like that. I like that.
Number 8, Isaiah's Bad Boy Pistons. Number 7, LeBron's Big 3 Heat. Number 6, Birds Big 3 Celtics. Number 5, Steph's Warriors. Number 4, Duncan's Spurs. Number 3, Kobe's Lakers. Number 2, Magic's Showtime Lakers. And number 1.
I mean, it's obviously Jordan's Bulls.
Jordan's Bulls.
Wrong! It's Jordan's Bulls!
Yeah, that's what I said.
No spoilers, Russ.
I mean, we both said it already.
We could debate the definition of spoiler all day long, but what I want to know is, what do you think?
I mean, quite frankly, it's a shockingly coherent list, especially for you, Jalen. But, you know, I think some of the placement is debatable.
Nobody cares, Toby. Russ, what do you think? You're a hooper. How'd I do?
Honestly, I think my biggest thing is Duncan's Spurs. You know, I feel like you put them a little high.
What about 5 championships? Don't you understand,
No, I know.
Russell?
It's how long it took to get them, you know?
Duncan's first championship came in 1999, and his last was in 2014. That's a 16-year span.
Right, and the Warriors, who you put below them, won 4 in 9 years. I mean, I could even make the case for the Celtics being more dominant, winning 3 and 7, including 5 finals appearances and going up against those great Lakers teams. Plus, I might put Larry over Steph if we're keeping it 100.
Look, those are interesting points you both make. It's clear you spent a lot of time thinking about this, and for that, I commend you. Unfortunately, it pains me to say this, but you're both unbelievably wrong and stupid.
Okay, we don't need to make it personal, Jalen. It's okay to disagree.
Everything is personal, Russ. This is war.
Pretty sure this is a TV show.
That it is, Toby, which means it's time for a quick commercial break. Back with more Jalen Murphy Show after this.
You heard that one.